Welcome to Magic Gathering Strat. I'm Dan, and this is Turbo Angler, played in a daily new quite recently, and focused for a thread on Reddit, but that's not why I'm playing it. It's a Patreon video request. Every patron gets a Pauper video request, and this one you can thank Brennan for. So now I'm gonna play this Turbo Fish deck with an actual fish in it. A zombie fish, the Gurmag Angler. As you can see, there are plenty of decks to choose from for your Pauper requests. Thank you all patrons for being awesome. A week left until my life changes for the worst on March 5th. Alright, Mute Point is my opponent. Let's see what I can do. Playing first. Keeping this. I'm gonna burn through my cards like a crazy person. And this turn I'm gonna just brainstorm at the end of this turn, I think. Maybe mental note first. Hey, that's a combination, right? Okay, so if I use this man, I can get rid of one card. So let's do it. What do I want to get rid of here? I think I want to get rid of the Angler, actually. And then Thought Scour myself. Looking for more land. And there's an Evolving Wilds for a Brainstorm combo, but I'm gonna play the other land and Thought Scour myself again. That's the plan. Tranquil Cove. And a Delver. I do also have Delvers. Okay, so Evolving Wilds. Brainstorm Evolving Wilds at the end of turn. Counterspell something. If I have to. He could be playing something similar actually, but with white. But there are no Delve cards in white. Will the Delver flip? That's the question. He doesn't flip. So I think I want to get rid of the Jeskai Sage here the most. What is he up to? Trinket Mage. Now let's put a stop to that. Now the question is, do I have to say my Evolving Wilds? Heck, I'm gonna do it, am I? Yes, not gonna do that. Okay, now I'm gonna play the Delver. And actually, I can do the Evolving Wilds Brainstorm thing now, so I don't miss a land drop. So Brainstorm. Throw away Jeskai Sage and the land. Get the Swamp. Play the Backwater. That felt like a strong turn. But now I'm open to all his violence. And I haven't netted any cards really. I've only filtered them. Uh-oh, it's Delver Showdown! His Delvers have an axe. But my Delver can flip. Yes. I'm gonna cast Treasure Cruise. The only thing I need to care about is accumulated knowledge in the graveyard. And I'm gonna defend my Treasure Cruise. And I am going to do what exactly? I think I'm going to play the SKSH. And I can't really attack here. Will they flip? Yeah, they will flip. It is going to be great. Uh-oh! Somebody has a ticket for an evil journey. And now I'm taking 8. Do I have like removal in the deck? I think I have... where did the deck list go? I have a Ghastly Demise, I know that. Sorry for this. Checking the Beleran forums for my deck list. 2 snuff outs. It's just 3 removal in the deck. That feels questionable. Okay. Well, I can just hit him hard. Okay, first brainstorm, then put stuff away. These 2. Then Thought Scour. Myself. No accumulated knowledge in the graveyard. Preordain. Look at that. Put on top. Put on top. Ghastly Demise. And that's it. And now I need to find a way to deal with the thing in front of me. I'm gonna draw a SKSH, which means I'm going to die unless I find something under accumulated knowledge or Thought Scour. No, he only does 5 damage. Okay. Thought Scour. 25 cards left. I think I need to save the counterspell. But can I actually do more damage? Oh, double accumulated knowledge. Let's just go for it. A Delver is something, but we're gonna accumulate more knowledge. Look at that. But that's going to kill me. No, I'm gonna swing for 4. Play the Delver. And then cast Snuff Out for mana, but he can just counter that, and because I have the counterspell as well. So I might yet live. Uh-oh. I still live. Unless he has a bounce spell or anything. Really. Is it the old Caw-Blade Dream? Now it tapped out. So I block one of those. And then I kill the Delver. And I get to a lot of prowess, but I can't really use it for anything. Living at 1 life. Jeskai Sage seems insane. Uh-oh. But that's it. Okay, so now I have to sideboard. We want more removal. And we're not gonna use the curses against the deck with that much stuff. Dispel is of course good. So what's not good against him? I feel we have to dilute the combo. Preordain must be worse than the others. Of course, Mental Note is the worst of those. How about this? I think this is what I'm gonna go with against Delver. Or another tempo deck. But you might have decided to sideboard differently. Tell me if you did. Shout out to Brennan for being awesome and requesting this Patreon reward video. All your patrons can request them in the Beleriand forums. You have access to the Beleriand forums. If you don't, talk to Bava if you are a patron. And then you just post whatever deck you want me to play. It can't have more than 2 daisies, and it can't have Lotus Petals because I have sold them because of Tempest Remastered. Otherwise I have all the Pauper cards. So no more one land spy, sorry about that. So Mr. Mute Point. Why Snuff Out? I wonder. But surely there's a reason. How many lands am I playing? I'm playing 20 lands. Do I keep one landers? I keep one landers with Brainstorm, I think. I want that guy on my first turn. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna need the Brainstorm and the Thought Scour more than anything else. And this will be good, so I have to throw back the Delve cards. But I'm not gonna get rid of them, so... Thought Scour looks at 1 new card, Brainstorm looks at 2, so I'm gonna Brainstorm again. Try to not miss the land drop here. Oh god. Not looking good. With Preordain, I would at least have had hope. Now I do not. Is Delvis going to flip? Maybe I should Thought Scour in the upkeep here to be able to look at more cards. That didn't help. But I'm close to being able to Treasure Cruise. What the hell do I discard here? I'm gonna discard a counterspell. Memory lapse! That's pretty horrible. In this situation, so anything I cast will be memory lapsed. Well, then I can at least cast it on his turn. No, I can't cast it at all. So I have to naturally draw into land. Well, I won't have time to counterspell anything. If you draw this many cards, I feel that you should have more removal. At the start, now I can actually Treasure Cruise them, but that's horrible against Memory Lapse. So I have to once again draw into something. I think I can safely discard one Treasure Cruise. I'm almost dead. And soon I can't cast Snuff Out. So now I have to find the swamp, get something memory lapsed, and then snuff out him, but I'm dead anyway. Yeah. I'm gone. I'm gonna play one more with the Turbo Angler deck because I felt this wasn't very representative of what the deck can do. Surely I'm making some mistake, as it's not a deck I played before. Rogoelfo is my opponent. Rogoelfo. Keep it. Get an island. Play a Delver. Turn 2 Delver, the next best thing. After turn 1 Delver. He's also going for the turn 2 Delver. Okay. Delver. Backwater. This hand has potential, hasn't it? Green, that pleases me. Because he's not gonna play a Delver. Or a Treasure Cruise, but I'm sure he has blue as well. I think it is a mistake at this point to not play blue in your Pauper deck, but he has blue, of course. Oh, Jace's Erasure! So it's Turbo Fog, and Turbo Fog is pretty bad against counterspell decks. We don't want to reveal it. Swing. Play Thought Scour at the end of turn. Can we get how many cards? Oh, we can play the Angler. Oh, that's crazy. So Mental Note. Thought Scour. And we can even save the accumulated knowledge for later. Gurmag Angler. Doing work. And now he pretty much has to start fogging. He is the Bant Fog version. Oh, we can do that too, of course. But my Delvers are still here. And boy, are they mad. Yes, reveal it. Swing with the Delver. This is not doing enough. Swamps feel really bad, by the way. Thought Scour at the end of turn. More Delvers coming. Oh no, I get more cards in my graveyard. And now he has plenty of fog capability. And I don't have that many counterspells. Let's see if my Delver flips. No. Swing for 4. Just play a ton of creatures here, perhaps. We need to establish a critical mass of creatures, I think. But we also need to find land, so maybe we should be digging. There's a fog. No need to counter it now. I'm gonna dig. I'm gonna dig for gold. That is land. Look, a land. So now I can treasure cruise. Okay. That will just fuel my next cruiser. And I think this is pretty good. I think I need a Jeskai Sage in play here. And now we can go crazy. Have the Brainstorm Evolving Wilds thing happening as well. 27 cards. Darn. Is he taking the Sage? That's a really good... No, he isn't. But maybe he should. Flip that Delver. Yes. Okay, I pretty much have to get as many creatures into play as possible and then hit him really hard next turn. Save the Brainstorm thing for next turn. Or the turn after that, but is that fast enough? Jeskai Sage. Delver. No, not Brainstorm. Thought Scour should be cast on my turn, really. Okay, Thought Scour, Brainstorm, Counterspell next turn. But now we can double fog. That requires him to have 2 fogs. I will also draw a ton of cards. Oh, and next turn is my big attack turn. Okay, we are gonna Brainstorm away the land. Two lands. Get an island. Knowledge. And we are good to go. He only has 3 cards. We're gonna hit him hard next turn. Really hard. Can we actually do 12 next turn? I think we can. Flip the Delver, just cast 2 spells. Yeah, I think we got it. If the Delver flips. Let's see if it does. Yes. 6 blue mana. Milling myself here feels super dangerous, but I think he has 3 cards. If all of them are fogs. Where's the wisdom? That's not a fog, so that's okay. Nine cards. Living dangerously. Oh, another counterspell. Okay, hope he can only cast 2 fogs now, so I think I have this. 6 cards in my library, that's perfect. I lose 3 cards now. So that doesn't bother me. Yeah, it's hard to fog out counterspell decks. Yeah! Okay, we definitely don't need our removal. And we need more counterspells. 15 full stroke is not what we want the negates. We have no use of spell bomb, right? Yeah, I think we are good here. It's amazing that I mill myself so much, but I still lived. Jeskai Sage, looking good. But now we're gonna test that hypothesis. Okay, I have Brainstorm Mental Note. How important is that? Do we have to wait for that? I think we have to wait for that. So we're just playing the backwater here. Play the Jeskai Sage next turn. It sucks when he is journeyed. But I think we have to take our chances there. Jeskai Sage. Or do I want to protect him with negate? That way I would be doing nothing until... I can do the mental note brainstorm thing at the end of his turn. Yeah, I will. I will protect my Jeskai Sage. Should yield to that. I want to mill myself as fast as possible against the mill deck. That's so weird. Okay, he's seeing from beyond. See beyond. Beyond seeing. Stuff is happening in the great beyond. Yield. Nothing useful like accumulated knowledge. So brainstorm. Now I don't want to swamp. I'll throw away an island as well. And now I mill them away. Get a treasure cruise. That's pretty sweet. Protecting the Jeskai Sage. I can't afford that. I'll draw more Jeskai Sages. Deploy some creatures. And then we can go crazy next turn. Hey, what about the Angler? I could have played him for 1 mana. Didn't think of it. That's stupid. Okay, I can do anything for 1 mana next turn. He brainstorms. Fueling my cruises. Let's see what we get. New. Play the treasure cruise for 1 mana. Yield to the prowess trigger. Looking pretty sweet. Play Thought Scour. And now we can play the Angler. And yep. Could even play another Thought Scour. Accumulated knowledge feels too slow. And negate definitely feels so slow, but it will be good for countering the fogs later on. Thought Scour. Of course I should have done that before attacking, I don't know what I'm doing. And Angler. Okay. So now I'm just gonna hit him hard. And no reveal. Okay, do as much as possible before. And as much as possible is knowledge treasure cruise. Treasure cruise. No, it's the knowledge. Can't do that. Oh, Okay, I'll just pay 2 mana for it then. Nice. Thought Scour, Brainstorm, but those are the 1 mana cards. So I'll just Thought Scour again. But now I'm pretty milled out. So now I need to start countering fogs next turn. Because this time I'm gonna get fogged, of course. Now I need to start being careful. 20 cards. Have another creature to deploy. I might get milled out here. Actually. It'll still take some time. Discard. Backwater. Okay, now I don't dare use these anymore. "17 cards. Where are my counterspells? Well, they have gone by. The great flood of cards. But I can hit him for 16. I think I need another counterspell. Can I do it in one swing? If the Delver flipped 8... I definitely need to start countering things next turn. But will he have enough mana for 2 fogs here? But doing 16 requires me doing 5. No, it requires me doing 8 with Jeskai Sage. And they are of course still tapped here, so I have to survive for a whole turn, then attack him. But then I have 2 Jeskai Sages, so then it's gonna work. Journey to Nowhere will spoil everything. So I definitely need to keep... And here it is! Yeah, now he could very well survive. Without any milling by me or by him, I live for 6 turns. That should be... But I need more counterspells. Yes. Play the Jeskai Sage. Play the Brainstorm. Looking for counterspells, but I don't find them. So now it's a pretty tall order. They need to be 7 sevens. That's not going to happen. Or is it? Now I could have double fog. I still don't have the counterspells. Do I dare to do an accumulated knowledge here? I think I have to. I should probably count what's left on my counterspells, but I'm too lazy. Alright, 7 cards left in my library. Look for the counterspell. So now I've seen all the cards pretty much. 6 cards in the library. Angler. Is good. Play the Angler. Get rid of accumulated knowledges to be able to cast it. Drawing just one card. Hitting for 8 now. I have the Dispel. Do the fat hit next turn. But there's a tall order on how much I have to counterspell here. This attack doesn't matter. I'm not counterspelling anything here. I'm counterspelling card draw. But the next turn is the big attack. But I have to counterspell Tangle. As there won't be a next attack. And now I'm going to die. How big are they now? 4/4s. And I could get them to 5/5. Did I play a land? It doesn't matter now. I think I did. I hope I did. Very close, but not close enough. So it's a bit like the first duel, but the reverse. Okay, but I can still cast everything, but I don't have enough counterspells left. That kills me. I'm never going to be able to mill him out. No, I think I have to go with this, but I have to be more careful. And I have to get the counterspells. I milled them away last time. What an insanely weird game of Magic. Okay, now I need an early pressure thing. And there is the Delver. And I have 2 counterspells, so this hand is definitely a keep. And now anything I draw will either flip the Delver or allow me to play my other cards. So I think getting in some early damage with this Delver will be critical. As you saw clearly in the last duel. I want to win with the deck. Damn it. First turn Delver, looking good. So much to think about in this deck. And I'm sure I'm missing tons of stuff. If you see a mistake I make, please tell me the minute and second so I can easily find it. Flip now and we really get some early damage. That's pretty good actually. How about... No, that doesn't work. Okay. So we attack with the Delver, play another Delver. Okay, now we need to keep track of the counterspells. There are 7 counterspells in the deck. Oh, they are going to get a free attack again. Please flip now. No. They don't flip, but we do get mana. Brainstorm to set up the flip. Putting back Brainstorm and accumulate knowledge, play land. So we know now that they will flip. One of them will be Journeyed, but the other one will keep doing damage. He gets a forest, so it's possible that he's not going to Journey next turn. But he's gonna have to tangle them. Just moment's peace. Yes. Yes. Knowledge or Thought Scour. Knowledge, try to find an island. We don't, so we have to play that. Here comes Journey to Nowhere. But we knew that. Jeskai Sage works well. So getting some damage, play Jeskai Sage. Or the risky route would be to look for land. But I'm just gonna play the Jeskai Sage here. Really, swamps clutter the deck horribly. There are only 3. Second Journey. Who does he take? He takes the Jeskai Sage! Wow! Jeskai Sage is better than Delver. Nice, a blue mana. So hit him. Then we can do Brainstorm Thought Scour. At the end of his turn. He's already at 11. Brainstorm, but what do we want to put back? Oh, we want everything here. We have to put back 2 Thought Scours. Or a Thought Scour and a Brainstorm. We need more pressure. There is more pressure. Lots more pressure, actually. So I'm gonna play the Jeskai Sage, the Backwater, and Knowledge at the end of his turn. Hopefully finding another island. too early to start counterspelling fogs. Knowledge for 3. Wow, treasure cruise. I have to... There's an island. To mental note first. Doing 6 here is definitely not enough. An angler, that's more important. So we're gonna play the angler. Keep counterspell up. God, so many options. No, play angler and sage. And then we have the big attack next turn and double counterspell. Stupid tangle. We have 32 cards left, so we have not been milled at all. And here comes the angler. Brainstorm, brainstorm, thought scour, brainstorm, evolving wilds. Yeah, that's it. Okay, feeling good. And it's the turn after next turn that I will do the big attack that will kill him. So the next turn is just draw a lot of cards turn. To find the third counterspell and another blue mana. What happens now? Yeah. Okay. So he used it on top of Tangle. Yeah, he had to. So mental note. Thought scour. An island. Angler is more important than treasure cruise here. Oh, this is the last accumulated knowledge. I can start eating them. I even have enough for 2 mana treasure cruise. That should give me enough fuel to go off next turn. Though he could easily have double... Oh wow! I need another... Fadeaway would suck. But I will just sacrifice lands. Another angler. Okay, I have lethal damage now. I just need to counterspell a lot of stuff. Like I said, it's hard to fog out counterspell decks. So let's see if he can do it. He has 7 cards in his hand. But he has no pressure on me either. Yes. And I can't cast 3 counterspells, so I might as well preordain here. So he needs 3 fogs here. He could have them. But then I can just do the same thing next turn. So I don't see him surviving this. Attack with all. Keep watch, but then he's dead, so that's really okay. Unless he has a fog, a dawn charm and a dispel. And I haven't seen any fogs. So double counterspell should carry the day here. He can also have dawn charm, dispel, dispel. But as I said, he has to have it twice. But now he tapped the blue mana, so that's not going to fly. So many prowess triggers. It's a negate. It's an arcane denial even. But blue deck just says no. I've drawn 42 cards, so it's not strange that I have 2 counterspells. Yes! Turbo Angler versus Mill. How crazy. Thank you for watching.